welcome back, the Reset and Rise Midlife Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Sabrina Woods, and this is the space where we speak the unspoken, we heal the hidden, and we grow through what we thought we couldn't. Here, we have the hard conversations, we laugh, we cry, and we always keep it real. Because guess what? By now we know that midlife isn't the end, it's our beginning. All right, so let's get into today's episode. The hardest thing I ever had to do was learn forgiveness. And not the forgiveness for others, but the forgiveness towards myself. I carried so much weight for so long. The guilt, the shame, the constant soundtrack in my head that said, you should have known better. You shouldn't have stayed so long. You should have left sooner. You wasted too much time on addiction. Does any of that sound familiar? You see, I thought forgiveness meant weakness. I thought that if I forgave myself, it meant I was letting myself off the hook. But here's what I've learned. Forgiveness is not about erasing the past. It's about releasing yourself from the chains of it. I used to beat myself up for every wrong turn, every failed relationship, friendships that crumbled, opportunities that I didn't take because I was too afraid. And in the quiet moments, I'd ask myself, how did I let it get this far? Why did I let them treat me that way? Why do I keep repeating the same patterns? Here's the truth. I wasn't weak. I wasn't stupid. But I was doing the best I could with the tools and knowledge and the emotional capacity I had at that time. And you were too. But I want you to repeat this with me right now. I released the version of me who didn't know better. She was surviving. She was learning. And she still deserves my love. If you're in midlife, you probably have already realized that midlife has a way of shining a big bright light on all of our should-haves. By now, I would have been a millionaire had I not put all the money I did into using drugs. Had I just stayed in school. Had maybe if I knew how to process and release my emotions, they wouldn't have bled on everyone around me until I had no one left. Somewhere along the way, I thought I'd be more successful, more stable, more everything. But somewhere along the way, life handed me detours. I became someone different. And for a long time, I grieved the version of me I never became. But then I asked myself, who says that version was even right for me? Some of the things I prayed for back then would have crushed me today. And maybe the same true is for you. Forgiveness starts with releasing the fantasy. It's not settling, it's surrendering. So I want to give you a reflectional prompt to think about. I want you to ask yourself, what version of me am I still holding on to? And is she even aligned with who I want to become now? Here's another lesson I had to learn. Forgiveness is not approval. It's not saying it's fine that I made that mistake. Or it's okay that I hurt myself like that. No, that's not true. Forgiveness is saying, I refuse to let that version of me hold me hostage any longer. Forgiveness isn't about excusing anything. It's about breaking free. I had to forgive people who never apologized to me. I had to look myself in the mirror and say, you're done punishing yourself for what you didn't know. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't a one-time thing. I have to practice it every time that guilt creeps back in. So ladies, say this with me. I set myself free from my past. I forgive myself for what I did not know. But here's where it gets a little bit personal. I had a picture of myself at 20. I had no idea what was coming. That version of me, made choices from a place of survival, not wisdom. And now, as the woman I am today, I look back at her without judgment. I look at her with compassion. She didn't ruin my life. She handled the lessons that shaped it. So take a moment right now. Picture your younger self, whatever age comes up for you. See her. See what she was going through. See what she was afraid of. See the dreams she held tight. Now whisper this to her. I see you. I forgive you, and I thank you for getting me this far. This moment, this is where our healing begins. So before we close today's episode out, I want to leave you with two things. I want you to ask yourself, where am I still carrying self-blame that I'm ready to release today? What would it feel like to finally forgive myself? And I want you to write these 3 affirmations down. You can speak them, whisper them to yourself, think them in your head as affirmations. But if you want to go a little bit deeper to where your nervous system believes them, I want you to get in your fighting pose and I want you to say, I am not my mistakes. I am not my missed opportunities. I am allowed to grow, to change, and to begin again. Ladies, if this episode spoke to something deep inside of you, share it with another woman who may need this reminder today. And if you're ready to go even deeper, to finally forgive and to reclaim your peace, I invite you to join me inside my Passion and Purpose Midlife Coaching Program. We go far beyond just surface work there. We rebuild from the inside out. Until next time, keep resetting, keep rising, but most of all, keep forgiving.